Hello my friends, it's Alkan Misha, welcome to Internet Electronic channel. So I decided to make cassette deck troubleshooting 101 guide. So essentially I'm gonna go through some of the common problems with cassette decks and we will together troubleshoot them and I show you what is the problem. So today we're gonna have the following problem. So you have your cassette loaded, you have your headphones attached, and let's power the cassette deck. Let's try to play something. And you see over here there is a little bit of a problem. So one of the level meters shows a lot, another one shows pretty much nothing. When you listen to the headphones, you hear that only one side is playing. This one is barely playing. So we clearly have an issue. So if you hear only one channel playing through the headphones, clearly there is a problem with the playback. So it could be two problems. Number one, could be problem with the head. So for example, one of the head is loose or head is actually busted, so it's old head. Number two, the output potentiometer has an issue. One of the because it's two potentiometers in one for left and right channel, one of them is not working properly. Number three, each two head or three head cassette decks can ability to switch, for example, tape and source for three head and rec and playback for two head. So for example, in this case, this switch could be a little bit dicky or the relay could have a problem. So these are very simple tasks you can check. So today we're gonna talk about the tape and source for three head systems. So we have our audio going again, and as you see, I shut down the output and you see only one left channel is working. So in order to verify if this is a problem with type and source switch, you just do this. And and you see that both channels start working properly. It's a clear indication that we have problem with tape source switch. Solution to this is cleaning. In order to clean this thing, you have to have your contact cleaner, like for example this one, MG Chemical 44B contact cleaner. Obviously, for that we have to disassemble the whole thing. Well, not the whole thing, at least to the top, and have good access to this thing. Don't forget to power it down and pull the plug. So I already unscrew the screws around the cassette deck, and let's just have it open. Each individual cassette decks may have different locations of the tape source switch or a rack and playback switch. It could be a switch or a relay. So you have to locate it. So in this particular case, it's actually quite buried right under here. So let me double check what is the switch. So this guy over here is our switch. So what we have to do is generously apply cleaner. So when you're applying cleaner, don't forget your eye protection, because it may bounce and actually get into your eyes. It's not a good idea. It's super advisable to actually do this in well ventilated area. So I would have to turn on the fan. Okay, well, exhaust fan is working. Now I can clean up. Idea here is to spray contact cleaner inside the switch as much as possible. And then cycle it many times. Then spray a little bit more. And continue cycling. I think now we have to just let it dry and test it. So while you're at it, you may be a good idea to actually go through every switch you see and have access to, but it's gonna pay out later nicely. All right, so now we had it's all cleaned up, it's already powered, headphones are connected, let's play. And as you see, it is working fine. Let's just cycle it a few times just to make sure it's not still having bad contact. It works. Now we have to listen, make sure both channels are working fine. If this is good, we fixed our cassette deck, just simple like that. Okay, guys, I think that was pretty useful and easy fix. I hope that was useful for you, and please stay tuned for more series of one-on-one cassette troubleshooting. Stay safe and ciao.